Welcome to another edition of the Sports Den. I'm Daniel, coming to you from an undisclosed location, where today I'm talking about Jay-Z in the NFL. Rap mogul Jay-Z and his Roc Nation company partnered with the NFL for a new deal that will make Roc Nation the lead strategist for entertainment and also will consult the NFL on the Super Bowl halftime show. Roc Nation and Jay-Z will also be a part of the NFL's social justice initiative. Now, when I first heard the news about this, I was a bit surprised and disappointed that Jay-Z would team up with the NFL, given what the NFL did to Colin Kaepernick. For those who don't remember, the NFL whiteballed Colin Kaepernick when all 32 teams colluded to keep Colin Kaepernick out of the league after Colin Kaepernick started kneeling during the national anthem at football games to protest racial oppression, police brutality, and social injustice. The NFL owners did not like this because it brought unnecessary attention to the game and interfered with their bottom line. And NFL owners and teams, in my opinion, colluded to make an example out of Colin Kaepernick by keeping him out of the league, and also sent a stern message to any other players who felt compelled to follow Colin Kaepernick's lead, on these issues, that this is what will happen if you impact our bottom line. Now, Jay-Z has got some criticism for this deal, with some people calling him a sellout. I'm not going to go that far and call Jay-Z a sellout, because prior to this deal with the NFL, Jay-Z has been a champion for social justice causes for black people and people of color. For example, Jay-Z several months ago started the Reform Alliance with rapper Meek Mill and New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft and others. The Reform Alliance is an initiative that's been launched to bring change to criminal justice laws. Jay-Z also has brought attention to these issues in his music and also his entertainment and philanthropy. If you recall, Jay-Z had a docuseries about the injustice that Kalief Browder suffered. Kalief Browder was a teen who was unjustly imprisoned in Rikers Island for a crime he didn't commit related to a stolen backpack. Jay-Z also brought attention to what happened to Eric Garner. Eric Garner was a black man who was killed by NYPD police out on a New York City stoop during a police raid. And Eric Garner had the infamous last dying words of "I can't breathe." Eric Garner was choked to death by police. Jay-Z took Eric Garner's "I can't breathe" slogan and turned it into t-shirts that all NBA players did to bring attention to the police brutality against not only Eric Garner but other black people who have suffered at the hands of police and also racial oppression. Now, while Jay-Z has been great for social justice issues, I was still disappointed in this deal, given what the NFL, what their stance is or their non-stance when it comes to racial oppression, social injustice. I mean, let's keep it real. The NFL was not even thinking about these issues until Colin Kaepernick made it an issue by taking a knee and interrupting their game and their bottom line. And the NFL, as I mentioned earlier, made an example out of Colin Kaepernick, who still, to this day, unfairly does not have a job. So it's quite ironic that the NFL, in the aftermath of what they've done to Colin Kaepernick, all of a sudden wants to partner with Jay-Z to discuss social justice issues with this new initiative. But yet Colin Kaepernick still sits on the sidelines unemployed. Now, I'm not trying to make this all about Colin Kaepernick not having a job, even though in my opinion he should have a job and should not have been whiteballed from the NFL in the first place. But I do love the fact that Colin Kaepernick did launch this movement, and I was a bit surprised that Colin Kaepernick did not have an active role in this initiative that Jay-Z launched with the NFL. Or Eric Reid, who Eric Reid was also Colin Kaepernick's teammate, who also helped Colin Kaepernick in his movement 3 years ago. Eric Reid was out of the NFL for a little bit before the Carolina Panthers gave him an opportunity. And Eric Reid also has been outspoken about Jay-Z's deal, saying that Jay-Z, and I'm paraphrasing, saying that Jay-Z was a sellout and that the NFL was disingenuous for even partnering with Jay-Z about this, because the NFL doesn't care about the social justice issue at all. Now, while Eric Reid made some good points, again, I'm not going to call Jay-Z a sellout, given what Jay-Z's track record has been prior to signing this deal with the NFL. I was just disappointed that Jay-Z signed this deal with the NFL. And the more I thought about this, I had this crazy idea, well, not so much a crazy idea, but a thought that maybe instead of Jay-Z partnering with the NFL with the social justice initiative, as we all know, Jay-Z is a billionaire, has a lot of clout, a lot of influence. I would have liked to have seen Jay-Z start like a grassroots social justice crusade or a movement or a social justice coalition with some of his other mogul and influential friends. I would have loved to have seen Jay-Z, let's say, partner with Diddy, Dr. Dre, LeBron James, and others, Barack Obama, Oprah, and others, and just to form like a social justice coalition where they pool all their resources. They get with some of the NFL players like Malcolm Jenkins, Demario Davis, and others who have been on the forefront, Chris Long included, who've been on the forefront for bringing attention to social justice, racial and systemic oppression, and police brutality. What if Jay-Z had got with all his, rich luminary friends and started that own grassroots movement and went to state, local, and federal governments to address these issues? So at the same time, I'm going to reserve judgment on this Jay-Z and NFL deal because I don't think Jay-Z goes into anything without a plan. But that said, I'm still a little disappointed that Jay-Z would decide to partner with the NFL and not have Colin Kaepernick included in this move. So I want to know what you guys think out there. Do you like this move that Jay-Z made with the NFL? And do you think he sold out? Or do you even care? Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. We'll do it next time, and I'm out.